Hi there, viewers, and welcome to the Repair It, Don't Wreck It channel. Today we're going to check the compression on a Sears Craftsman classic snowblower. This Tecumseh manual I had purchased many years ago. Very useful and full of technical information. I believe available online for free. Here's the original manual for the snowblower, showing all the parts, part numbers, and expanded drawings. Pretty neat. I enjoy browsing through them. The blower was purchased in 1982. It has the 4 horsepower engine with a 19-inch auger. I believe these older machines did not have a compression release, so it should work quite well. The spark plug looks like an RJ19LM. If you're going to buy a used snowblower, I definitely would do a compression test to check the condition of the engine. I wanted to check the spark plug to make sure it was correct. The serial model number is located under the starter button. From here, I went to the cross-reference charts in the back of the Tecumseh manual. The engine type is the Tecumseh HS40. The spark plug shows this engine came with an RJ17LM plug. The difference is the 19LM runs a little hotter than the 17LM. Not a big deal. Now that the spark plug is out, I can install the adapter for the compression gauge. I'll start it carefully by hand, making sure not to cross-thread it. It has a long thread, so it shouldn't leak. Next, the hose with the gauge. Again, tighten it by hand. Don't forget to zero it out by pressing the release button on the side of the gauge adapter. Well, it looks like there's a problem with the starter. Let me try again. It's an intermittent problem. I think I have some material for another video. Now that it's decided to start, it's getting up to 120 psi. That looks pretty good to me. Let's try it a couple more times. Again, back up to 120 exactly as before. Now it's misbehaving. I found if you manually operate the pull start, it seems to set the gear on the starter to the flywheel. Let's give it a try. Keep our fingers crossed. There we go. Back up to 120 psi. Based on the pressure recordings, this engine is in excellent condition. Now we can remove the test gauge, gap the new spark plug, and reinstall. The spark plug gap is 0.030 according to the owner's manual specifications. There is a crush washer on this spark plug. Once the mushy feeling has stopped, as you're tightening the plug, give it an extra 1/8 turn or so. That should be plenty tight. Always start the spark plug by hand just to make sure you don't cross-thread anything. And right about there. That should do it. It doesn't hurt to look inside the boot for corrosion or any damage to the fitting. This one looks pretty good, so I'm going to install it. Once you feel it pop on, I'll twist it back and forth a couple of times and give it a slight tug to make sure it's engaged. Now we can start it up. Full choke, key on, throttle down, and press the start button. Because it was a little warm in the garage, I really didn't need full choke, and that's why all that blue smoke came out. Once I reset the choke to off, this thing ran perfectly. It sounds fantastic. Almost sounds like a mini Harley Davidson. It's fun working on these old engines. Well, that's about it for the compression tests. There's not a lot to it. All you need is a decent compression gauge and be careful not to cross-thread anything. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, repair it. Don't wreck it. Thanks for watching.